All right. I'm gonna be speaking alone for a second, just to preface what's going on. Um, Me and a few of my IRL friends have been setting up a D&D campaign for about I don't know 2 weeks, and we're just thinking, well, what if we stream it? Because we've already got the characters set up more or less, and I've had this story since about high school because I didn't end up getting to finish it. Um, So what we're gonna be doing is I'm gonna have TF2 in the background because I don't have all the what's it called, the images set up yet. Marsh and I are gonna go through them and start either drawing all of them, which would be me for the icon, like the people, and Marsh for the probably not a lot because I don't want to overburden Marsh, who isn't speaking right now, as you can see in the top. You can't see the top left. um, uh, yeah, no, they can't hear you. Um, but I'll likely be trying to do most of the sprite arts with Marsh. Um, but until all of it's set up, at least for this stream, I'm just gonna have it be TF2 in the background. Will that be distracting? A little bit, but I don't know. I guess it'll be the gameplay and then the audio, like a terrible TikTok telling a story. So here, let me swatch it to the game, and now everybody can hear you, Marsh.
Hello, it's me.
Right.
Hi.
So it's gonna be me, Marsh, and three of our friends. You guys can say hi if you want.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
So,
Anyways,
there's there's
let's
my
just
friend Taco,
start.
who's from high school and before, Missing, who's also from before, and Jeff, who we all know from the stream.
Yeah, it's a common reoccurring character.
I've been MIA for a few months.
Which it
He was
happens, it's
busy
chill.
creating plot development.
Yes, sir. So, will I have their character stuff on screen? No, I will not. Because I don't want to have it spoiled for the other characters until I, like, show them.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the stream and watch everything just to make sure.
Yeah, I don't. There's things in each character that I want to incorporate into the story and not, like, spoil it. So, at least for this stream, I won't be showing what they look like. Not, like, visually, but as far as their sheets go. Then. Alright. Are you guys ready, you think? I'm not hearing a yes, so I'm gonna take it as a no.
I mean, I've been ready, so like I'm
Alright.
rock and roll.
You guys got your sheets on you?
Yeah.
Alright, this is perfect. Engineer's gonna tell us a story. Let me move him over. False.
I'm gonna blow that dumb look right off your stupid face.
Yes, sir. Alright, alright. We're going to be starting off with, what did he say? As any good campaign does. We're starting in a tavern. It's dimly It's dimly lit, very rustic, and full of patrons. The bartender, a large, burly minotaur, is rushing around trying to get people his gifts. It seems like whoever is the actual barmaid trying to serve people is either MIA or not handling things very well. We then hear him shout out. Sorry, let me give me a second here.
Oh, he's gonna do voices. Oh no.
God damn it, Saflina! Where are you? I need these tables served. We then pan over to. No, it's not actual panning, but I'm trying to give a visual here. We pan over to Marsh, aka Saflina, who is a druid. Currently laying face up covered in drinks and a platter on her ass. So
Yeah.
the barkeep goes over to you and he says, "I swear, I've been trying to be nice here. I let you have a home here. I took you in whenever the hell I found you off the street. And you are just, I'm sorry to say, but you're damn incompetent. And I can't take it anymore. I need you out." So, Marsh, you're supposed to riff back.
Alright.
All right. Then, as Marsh gets kicked out, she gets thrown into a character. A tall dragonborn named. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know how to pronounce it.
How I'm pronouncing it.
All right. Krelrul?
Krulel.
Krulel?
Krulel.
Krulel. All right. Into Krulel. That would be Ale. All right. I'm going to start it off with you two. You are now outside a tavern. Face down in the mud.
Sorry about that.
What else is around you is up for you guys to check. But all you know is now the door has been closed to you.
Wonderful.
Don't worry, by the way, Missing and Jeffy, you guys will come in a second.
Yep, no worries.
I just needed to establish what was immediately going on.
Sounds good. No worries, no worries, no worries.
I fear that I. Wait, what's it called? Taco, did you want to go first, or should I go first in figuring out?
I am standing there menacingly, just quiet.
Okay, that's great, but what do you do? So you have to. Okay. Taco hasn't played D&D before, so I'm gonna explain a little
I
bit.
guess I should go first, no?
Yeah. Marsh, you go first, and then from there I'll try to explain to him. So what do you do?
Well, I want to say I'm at least very disoriented from how quickly I got tossed out of the tavern. I kind of want to know how far from the door I was thrown.
You're thrown. That's a good question.
It's like that and like, because if I'm thrown at the Dragonborn's feet, I kind of want to know if like.
No. This Minotaur fucking chucked you and you slammed into the monk. The question.
Ooh.
Actually, that's a good question. Taco.
Yes.
What I'm gonna need you to do. Give me a moment. I'm gonna need you to roll for your Constitution. Same goes for you, Marsh.
Oh, great. What do I roll?
I need you to roll. I need you to roll. Let's go with D6. And for Taco, roll a D8.
1.
A D6 is also just a regular dice, if you
Yeah.
were wondering.
The question why these arbitrary numbers is not to do with their class.
I add my Constitution modifier.
Yes, this is out of combat. We're doing things a little differently. All right, it's homebrew. Don't worry about it, stream.
9.
Okay.
9 out of 8.
Yeah, I gotta. Oh, you said add the Constitution modifier, right? Or no?
Oh yeah. Okay, sweet, damn.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I was very lucky and I rolled a 6.
Okay, good. So. Both of you are fine as far as damage goes. However, Marsh, because he did roll a 9, you basically bounced off him. Am I late? No, you arrived just on time.
So, assuming from how far I was thrown, I'm gonna assume I landed back first in that puddle. So I'm just kind of like a turtle with my limbs up, like,
You
what's
basically
happening?
you got
What's
chucked into
uh...
it, slapped your face against. Actually, the character is a she. Yes.
It is a
my
sheep.
character?
And Marsh.
My character is female.
All right. Is that what they go by?
They're kind of existing, I guess. Hold up.
There are,
Yeah, sure, why not?
all right. They are a druid and basically a plant, but if you prefer a she, then I will run with that.
Sure.
So,
Ignore what he just said.
so Cruel, right, basically is standing there like a brick wall as Saflina Marsh basically just bounces off of them. Luckily, neither of them take damage, just a little bit shooken up.
A little bit irritated.
You can roll a d20 to see your what's it called? Perception. To see
Oh
what's
yeah,
around
for
you.
sure.
Because again, as of currently, you're face down in the mud.
Oh, that's fine.
It's like a
Am
cat
I rolling
landing on its
perception
feet.
too?
You won. Your turn.
Oh, okay.
And let me perception. I'm leaving. Alright, I rolled a 15.
Okay. So around you, you look up from the mud. You see you got launched about 12 feet from the door.
Shit.
You were thrown by a giant minotaur. So from that, you can also see that there's 2 patrons standing outside the door. No, Jeffy and Missing, they're not you, don't worry. Though they are laughing at you. Both of them have drinks in their hands, and I promise you neither of these characters are important. Then you look around you, and from what you can see, there is... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Sorry, do you have 2 things?
I figured. Continue. I need to know how...
The bar, basically what you just got thrown out of, is effectively at a corner, right? To the left of that corner is a long, dark street that you can see is almost like residential areas and houses going downward, but it's dimly lit and almost looks like you shouldn't go down that way. The area to the right, however, leads out of town into a nice little forest, presumably where the monk came from. Beyond that, all you see is the character in front of you. That character being Corel. That would be very, compared to you, very tall dragonborn, which is basically like a big lizard. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, Taco. Compared to you, who is standing at a solid 5 feet tall, they are about a head and a half taller than you. Look a bit younger though, for somehow, and are dark blue in skin color. Don't worry, Albert. That was your character description for you.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Now, do you want to do anything else?
I mean, I would like to interact, if at all possible.
All right. What would you like to say? Because again, for reference, guys, we are playing D&D. You say what your character wants to say, like Saflina says, or Cruel says, or what's Jeffy's character? I don't know if you changed your character's name. Lacour.
No, I did not.
Or Lacour says...
The cure.
Lacour.
Something like that.
He's French.
Oui, oui.
A fine line, Jeffy.
Anyways.
Yeah, what would...
From my time spent at the tavern, I, Safina, have come to realize that anyone outside is clearly a bound to be customer. So after realizing what in the world happened after being thrown out and feeling like I was spinning in a barrel, I get up from the mud and scramble over to back on. What am I trying to pronounce your name again, Coco?
Prolel.
Kura. I can't roll my R's. I'm sorry. Cruel. And like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was just in there, and now I'm out here. Are you alright? I kind of hit you hard, and then I was over there. Are you okay? Is everything alright?
My
Of course
character
they're
just
no, hold on. Of course they're damn alright, you bumbling idiot. Didn't you see you ran into a big-ass lizard on your way out? Or are you too damn blind? That comes from one of the customers that's right outside the bar.
I turn to them, and I wave my arms like, I'm probably blind. This has happened before. I'm alright though. I'm not sure about this person I knocked into, but I hope they're alright. I turn back and I ask one last time. I didn't hit you too hard. My loving boss. He has a really good arm. I make really good ammo. Are you doing okay?
Now, Taco, it is your turn.
in the beginning, I looked a little bit irritated, kind of coldly staring down at Sofina, but now I am fully angry at the person who just called me a lizard. Just really just giving them the stink eye. Just
So you see their friend look over you and notice your angry look. Look at that, Daryl. You look like you pissed off the lizard. Or I'm sorry. You a gecker, ain't you? Then supposedly Daryl goes, I didn't care much. It can't understand us. What's it gonna do? Wiggle at us a little bad? Maybe stick its tongue out? And now
how far away is it from me?
again, so Marsh
12
got
feet.
thrown 12 feet away from the bar. They're on the porch, so about 14.
It's charging distance.
Driving distance.
Yeah,
14,
it's
right?
14 feet.
Is Sofina
Ay, cabrón.
in front of, like, directly in front of, like, between me and those people?
Yes.
Yeah?
Crap.
Roll for
Alright.
perception.
What should I roll?
I got a 13. Do I add anything to it?
Ooh, okay.
Waiting.
That falls under wisdom. So it's a plus
Wisdom.
1.
Okay, so
By
I
the
got
way,
14.
that would have been a good question to ask. Huh?
It's a 14.
Alright, nice. So you look around and see that they are exactly 14 feet away. From that information you gather... Nah, they're probably within I'm gonna mess you up range. So now what do? You see the same stuff Marsh does.
The alleyway, the forest.
Yeah, you already know the alleyway because that's, or not the alleyway. You already know the forest because that's where you came from. But you notice a little more about the alleyway because you're paying more attention to that. What you notice is that in the shadows, every once in a while, you can see a creeper, like a quick. you can see like somebody creeping across the gaps between houses, and here and there you can hear whispers of what almost seem to be conversation, but in a language you don't understand, or pinche. Wait, I shouldn't have crouched. In a language you don't understand, or what's it called? Or just too quiet for you to know. Now what? Because you've used up that one.
I won't say I'm watching heavily. I'm breathing heavily, like, but mostly just watching.
Dadgummit, Daryl. Oh no, wait, I'm Daryl. Dadgummit, the lizard can't speak. I knew it. Stupid damn lizards. Man. Daryl, I think you're right. Look at it. It's Spankish. Yes. Daryl, I think you're right. Look at it. The way its eyes are blank and hollow. Look at it.
Pissing me off.
I think there's not a thought between those eyes. Dadgummit, you're right. Alright. Unfortunately, however, you've already chosen to do nothing, and therefore it is Marsha's turn.
Hello. So, unfortunately, once again, with my time with the tavern, this talk is of the regular, so I can't really do anything about it. Customer's always right. Ah. I would actually like to attempt to bring Kulel back into the tavern I was just tossed from, in an attempt to still reconcile for crashing into them when I was thrown.
Alright, so you open the door with those two old cowboy-looking geezers laughing at you the whole way through. And you see the Minotaur, your boss, whip around, almost as if just alerted by your presence.
Oh no.
What did I tell you? I told you not to come back in here.
Sir, I believe I have brought you another customer. Yay!
Oh.
You could, if anything, you could take their drink out of my non-existent paycheck.
I don't give a damn about your drink. I understand you have a passion for what you do. Unfortunately, you are a danger not only to the patrons of this establishment, but yourself as well. Normally, I would let it go. However, I just witnessed you land face first on your ass with a platter full of drinks. You could have damn died. And I'm not just talking about because of some damn cups. The people you were serving. You're gonna get hurt. And frankly, I can't be the one responsible for it.
I understand, sir. I guess all I can say is thank you for the time under your care. I give a small, weird bow of just like, thank you, because what else can I do?
Begrudgingly, the Minotaur bows back at you. He says, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, it has to be that way. I can't let yourself continue to be a danger to you. The patrons I can handle. No one's going to complain around while I'm around here. But if you get hurt before I can step in, that's on me. That's on my conscience. I've raised you as much as I can since I found you. But frankly, I can do no more. hopefully whoever the hell that patron you brought me is can help you along the rest of the way. Perhaps teach you a little more, how should I say, finesse. I believe that you will be able to go farther with them. Truly, I am sorry it has to be this way. As you can tell, he's likely calmed down quite a lot since he had to literally throw you out of the bar. But you can see that he is still extremely upset with what is going on. He bids you adieu, and you walk out of the bar. This time, a little less muddy.
Woo! Kind of clean. Alrighty.
Now, this time, when you walk out of the bar, you are followed by somebody.
Uh-oh.
Somebody seems to have taken an interest in the fact that not only you, but this dragonborn person is making quite a riot at a normally quiet bar. Normally quiet because there is a giant fucking minotaur serving, and because nobody usually is stupid enough to make a noise. He walks out and greets you. His name, let me see where it is. I pulled it up somewhere. His name is Bradford Longbottom. Jesus. Alright, Missing, you picked like the most pretentious name for your character. He is wearing an extremely fancy suit and a rather eloquent top hat with a feather sticking out of it. He comes to you with a business proposal.
Good evening, dear little one. I am Elaine Cabin Longbottom. I noticed that you had a bit of a predicament coming out of this bar, and I was hoping that you may be interested in a business proposal now that you're, how shall we say, liquid.
Alright.
Ah!
Now,
Shall I?
okay, I'm just gonna explain something really quickly.
Alright.
Between NPCs, conversations happen in order of, what's it called? In order of turns. Between characters, though, as long as you're talking to the person whose character it is, you can talk out of turn. So if it's in response to something somebody says, like Missing just did, he's directly talking to you, therefore he can talk a little bit out of turn. However, if it's an NPC, in order to talk to them, it has to be your turn. That's how we're establishing that. Got it?
Got it.
Hey, guys?
Yep.
Alright, sweet. You guys can continue.
Yes. I gotta think. Because you just interrupted my train of thought. Oh,
Sorry
no.
about that. He has a
Just-
proposition for you because you are currently liquid.
Ah.
Liquid being
I just-
out of money. What happened, Taco?
I kind of just cross my arms, like kind of in a pose where I raise an eyebrow, just like
Listening in on the conversation.
slightly confused at what I'm being dragged to.
Dear dragon. But anyways, Sir Longbottom, was it? You, what would be your proposition? I do have a good handful of skills. My previous workplace, many patrons. If you have been lucky enough to visit, very good.
Alright, a little bit of background.
Say this is my squad.
Missing Thillian, by the way, is at this point very frequent of this establishment. Just letting you
Right.
know.
I indeed have noticed your presence in this establishment before. You seem more capable than your boss or previous employer seemed to stay. However, I am in fact looking for company on a little journey I am taking across the continent. I was hoping that you and your compatriot might provide.
Ah, well, I unfortunately am unable to speak on the behalf of my compatriot. Myself, I am uh, on vacation, so I have more than allotted free time and would be the very, very eager to join you as companionship. Yes.
That'll suffice.
And with that, we now turn to Krurel. What is your response to his proposition? Because at this point, it is your turn because you're now speaking to a character.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See if you want to join us.
This work is this work protection detail, or would do you need a fighter?
Perhaps something of that description, yes. Though really, I think company is the preferred term.
How much?
I cannot pay as much as I would. I'm sure you would like. However, hopefully the journey shall compensate for whatever compensation you're hoping from me.
I type in, be like, I would require the simple lodging. Otherwise, the companionship is entirely free. I do not require much.
Shall tents suffice?
All right. With that, I am unfortunately going to skip past Paco's turn because we need Thilian to take you all to a new establishment.
Bum bum.
I'm gonna take you a little bit by the reins here by introducing a new character.
Woohoo!
This would be Thilian's companion. A short, how should I say this? Missing. What is the, okay, I'm surprised because it's a word that even I don't know. What is the word
Excuse my
for,
French.
like, what is the word
What
for,
happened?
like, squirrely, I guess squirrely.
Sure.
A short, squirrely man with a very large backpack, and he pulls out a map, handing it to you. This map points to... Ay, pendejo! This map points to just outside of the town, in which there's a large cave. This cave is told to bear many treasures of a great beast long gone.
Uh-huh.
Cave.
No, like as in now it's Missing's turn. He has passed the treasure, the map to you, expecting you to explain it for him.
Yep. I'll gladly do that. If you look here at my parchment, there is a little outline of the destination that I hope to take with you as my companions, and hopefully at the end of it all, we can be richly rewarded for our efforts. However, the journey is a perilous one, and I hope that you are sufficient enough in your survival tactics to make this journey with me. Yes, yes.
All right. From there, I'm going to say it's now Taco's turn. We're switching it up just a little bit. It goes Marsh missing to Taco. You good with that? So you get your turn back.
Alright.
Now Taco, you're basically in control of the party at the moment because you're the last person to have a turn when you guys are meant to go to a destination. Do you choose to go to that destination, or would you like to go somewhere else in the town first? You can go try to do a perception check to see what else is around the town. You already know down that hallway, down that alleyway is very dark, very suspicious, and probably full of people that you'd rather not be a part of.
It's the same alleyway where those assholes were talking to me.
No, that was right outside the bar.
Let's see. I want to know, can I judge from the map how long this trip will take?
Roll for intelligence. See if you can read.
Fair enough. Oh yeah, 17 plus the modifier.
17 plus 1. You read the shit out of that map. All right. So
Your
I know
eyeballs
my
work.
pictures.
it's about a mile out of town. The cavern itself is told to be. Hold on. What is the voice of your character? I'm gonna try to imitate it. Is it just your voice, Taco? Because if so, I'm not gonna be able to fucking imitate this.
Say like feminine than what I'm doing. I can't do voices, so. But I picture more feminine. Kind of like just
What's happening?
like stern but feminine. Yeah.
Almost like a teacher.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, unfortunately, I don't think I can do that. What I can do... Okay, I'm just gonna narrate it as normal then, because I can't do that.
Yeah, it's fine. I can do it myself.
We're gonna call it the Cave of Avarice. Now, this cave is, again, meant to be full of riches. However, as far as you're concerned, nothing on the map actually mentions that. Now, normally in quests like these, the map will say, give a general description of what it is, because it's a quest map. It's gonna say what kind of monsters might be in there, how far the cave might actually run. Unfortunately, you don't have any of that information. Just a map that points about a mile out of town. And no, it's not like you can't read that information. It's not there.
But going to the dungeon, do I know how dangerous it would generally be?
You do know that you have heard about it. Thanks to your intelligence, you know that in the past, people have been known to go missing in it. However, as far as you're concerned, anybody who has been in it has not said much about its danger. It's just a regular old cave. So, whatever the hell Filion is saying about there being a great treasure, you're not really sure what he's on about. But if maybe there's something to what he's saying, that might be why people went missing during it. That's just from what you can gather from the map. What would you like to do with that information? Knowing that you know where the cave is, the exact location. You know where that fucker's, what trees are around it.
I'm gonna watch what Sofina's decision is about whether going
All right, you're
on the
passing.
trip or not, but I'm gonna be a bit skeptical
Alright, so you pass on your turn. Marsh, you're up.
So many unfortunates. I have spent the entirety of my life in this, my very, very, I don't want to say short life,
Very,
but
very light.
I spent my life in this town, so I actually have never ventured far. So it's very like I wish to explore, but at the same time, I don't know what is out there. It's a very interesting time.
Again, you're now
I-
in charge of the direction of the party.
Yeah. I honestly try to get a look at myself at the map to see if I can possibly look at it to read it, because what and what Kerfurlo is saying might be two different things.
Alright, go ahead. Roll intelligence.
Alrighty. Remind me what number or what die that is.
A d20. For these kinds of checks, it's a d20. The reason I did different dice before is because it was damage.
Alright, it's gonna be funny. Don't mind the noise. I rolled a 5.
As far as you're concerned, this is a scribbled out map. You don't know what you're looking at, right? Like, you see that there are pictures, you see that there's some trees, a little, what you think is a cave, it looks more like a hill to you, and you see the town. This looks like a 5-year-old drew it, as far as you're concerned. You look at it, you flip it upside down, you flip it right back up, and you go, yep, that's a map. You pass it back to Cruel.
Alrighty. That's funny. Alrighty. I want to say that I do want to go on this adventure, but since I am currently lacking of home, I want to kind of want to see what's down that dark alleyway, since I now no longer have someone to care for me. So like, let's let's go head first into danger. I'm
Head first
stupid.
into
I
danger?
can't
Alright.
read maps.
By the way, the alleyway is not the way to go.
Oh.
Remember when I said, hey, by the way, this doesn't look like it? Don't go that way.
Alrighty, we're not going that way. Never
I
mind.
haven't fleshed out that.
So wait, where are we? The secondary location that
No,
Sir-
you're literally just still outside the tavern.
Oh, we're
You
just
haven't
looking at
left.
We're standing in a circle outside the tavern. Alrighty, that's wonderful to know.
You have not left the outside of the tavern. Those two bumbling idiots, Daryl and what's his face, they're still like drinking their beers, laughing at the Dragonborn over here.
Ah, wonderful. The
So-
intelligent dragon.
Seemingly so, yes. Who
The PhD given
May I
dragonborn.
Crurel, Taco's character has a lower intelligence normally.
I have a -1.
You have what's it called? You have a 9. Taco and Marsh has a 12.
I just can't read maps. What if this is my first time seeing a map? Okay, gosh.
It literally
guess-
is, but
Okay, so I guess after handing the map back, I decide to point at the weird hill-shaped thing and just like, this, what, this is the place, yes? This is,
this is
I-
directed to who?
I'm pointing at the paper map multiple
No,
times
the
and just
question,
like,
the question, who's the
Can we-
question directed to? Which character?
Well, I'm pointing at the map right now. I handed it back to Taco's character.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Yeah,
That
and,
was my
like-
question.
because like they can clearly read the map, and I'm just like, this. Let me do my voice. Sorry. So this hill shape, this is where we have to go. It does. It's I kind of drag my finger from the town to the cabin. It's like that doesn't look. I hold my fingers out as if to measure it, and be like, this doesn't. And I hold my two fingers up, be like, this doesn't look that far of a journey. Are you sure you need us to travel with you for this long?
It's for reasons that I don't feel like getting into at the moment. I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I'll speak about it, but only a little bit. I may have had the fantasy of going and becoming a world-famous explorer myself. However, I do have one hindrance that may stop me from pursuing that dream. And, oh gosh, I don't even want to admit it at this point. I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. Just give me a second.
All right. Now, as Thillian is doing that, another person bumbles out of the tavern. This person is, how do I describe? Very...
Very French.
No. How dare you? What the hell? That's what I get for alt-tabbing. I'm gonna try to describe this. A very kind of rugged person, yet also he seems to hold himself better than you would assume. Like he's dead fucking drunk. This dude is barely holding on, and yet at the same time, he almost looks like if you asked him a question, he'd be fine. Like physically, gone, but mentally, yeah, he's kind of still there. How he looks, he's ¿cómo se dice? I fucking see you, you little rat bastard. Sorry. A Frenchman snuck up on me.
A different Frenchman.
Yes.
I know. I've been watching the gameplay this entire time.
Yeah. He's about middle-aged, and I'm actually not going to describe it anymore because I realize you guys haven't had a perception check.
Nope.
I will roll for perception.
Whose turn is it?
I believe it was still mine.
Yes, it is still Marsha's turn, and then it's what's it called? Missings after that. Then it's yours. Don't worry.
It's like interrupting.
Yeah, this is in the
speech.
middle of it. This is in the middle of it.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He doesn't get thrown out, but he stumbles out. Coming out after, he seems to be coming out after Thillian, like following him, cursing about some other, saying he owes him money. This is where Jeffy comes in.
Oh.
Jeffy.
And also for perception, it's a D20. I rolled a 20.
Fuck. All right, Jeffy, you can explain him because I feel like I described him a little off.
What, the character, like physically?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah, physically. I don't have an app description for him. I just know
no
he's
problem.
middle-aged, and he seems to be in shambles right now because he was drinking like crazy. However, he like mentally seems to be okay. Like his
like,
body's.
Are we talking about like what he looks like and stuff like that?
Yeah, I know his state of being. I do not, however, know his actual physical shape.
Okay, so as you look at this very drunk-ass person coming out of the bar, you notice that you see the top half of him is human up to his waist and below half a lion.
There we
And
go.
he stumbles out of the bar like a rambling about some kind of family matter.
Yes. Fillion, the guy with the top hat, apparently owes you money. Or at least your family money. That is the context, alright? However, you can't, what's it called? Talk to him yet, because March approaches you with a question.
I have a question.
A guy just stumbled out asking the guy who you were about to get a job from that he owes you, that the guy owes him money. So if you don't have a question, I'm more confused.
More like, I'm like, I don't know. I both do and do not have a question because actually no, I do. I think maybe. So as I approach this, I want to assume lion manticore, kind of like the centaur, lion tar.
More like
I will, yeah, lion tar. And I try to do my best customer service, I guess, more or less, because he did just come out of the tavern. So,
Not
sir,
a chance. Alright.
Huh?
No, don't worry. You're good.
okay.
Ow, my ass.
Sir, this very stylish gentleman, owe you money? He did offer us a quest to receive many riches if that would probably fulfill what he owes you. I do not know much about the quest, but from what I obtained, it's merely a walking trip. If you would like to receive your riches firsthand, that is, sir.
This this person over there, he, uh, 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 I want to work alone, but he told me it's too dangerous. Do I look like some kind of small fellow? Uh, uh, and he owes me because I want to do it myself. Ugh.
So, from what you can tell, the reason he owes him money is not due to an actual debt. It is due to the fact that he hurt his courage and his pride. Or not his courage, his pride. And
Lion's
insulted
pride.
it directly. And you... Yeah, I'm just explaining that. I'm fucking dead. Oh, that's why.
Alright then. Sir. Then I for our offered adventure, our offered quest. I am personally not needing much. I it would be a great honor if you could accompany us. You you have clearly left our my previous tavern place of work in a state befitting our quest once more. If you would we more hands would be nice.
Alright, so basically what you're saying is you just need more hands because you're afraid.
A little bit, yeah, because I haven't left the house before, technically. It's more like I've known the tavern, and that's that. So more people, more hands, wonderful.
So, now it is Thillion's turn. Unsurprisingly, however, you seem rather unfazed by a giant lion tar coming out and threatening your life over herd pride. Almost as if this happens quite often.
I am sorry. At this point, he's starting to sober up a little bit. So his speech is getting a bit clearer. I'm sorry, Liquor. I just happen to prefer parties that are a bit larger. I trust that you can do things on your own, but you never know the risks. You never know what could happen down there. It's better for all of us if we have more people than just yourself. I'm not doubting your abilities. I'm simply trying to safeguard us.
All right. Lacure, Jeffrey, do you have a response to that?
I've been living God, this alcohol is strong. I've been living on my own for 12 years. I had no problems. I've been abandoned twice. And everybody who trusts me always leaves me behind.
I wasn't trying to leave you. You just happened to not agree to my terms, which I felt were pretty reasonable. I mean, just having someone else aside from the two of us, that feels fine. That feels reasonable. Yeah.
I mean, it is money. I do need money, so.
Alright. With that, seemingly, hopefully, your party has come to an agreement. Now, as it is your turn again, Missing,
Yeah.
would you all and the party finally like to start on your quest?
Yeah, I think that's perfectly reasonable.
Spend 5 minutes in like an hour.
Yeah, it's an hour. With that, Thillian decides to start walking out of town. Everybody else following closely behind, except for, of course, Lakir, who is very ungraciously stumbling, which you were quite unsure how a quadrupedal did that before. However, it is now vividly burned into your memory at this point.
We have reached enlightenment.
The what?
Enlightenment.
Yes. As well, you reach the end of the town. Now, from here, after a gate, sprawls a large, vast forest. At the head of the party, being Cruel. Cruel leading you guys over to where it is, even though technically Thillian's little, let's say, assistant fully knows where to go. He seems quite happy staying by Thillian's side. Until Thillian says he needs to go use the restroom. It seems as though he is not as good at holding his liquor as he once thought.
I'm sorry, just 1 second. Thank you very much. And with that, I will move into the forest.
I'm gonna go around for you guys to, what's it called? Because I need to establish something for Missing's character. Now, with that, now it is Taco's turn. You guys have to set up camp for a little bit, as after About 5 minutes, he still hasn't come back. Taco. Cruel.
Hello?
I kind of.
You're.
I kind of.
Alright, here, I'll set it up a little bit for you. Before you guys leave, Thillian's little guy drops off what seems to be a large rollout tent. Seemingly enchanted, a kind of bigger on the inside feel, as you will. But he does leave with Thillian, unfortunately. How low is he? Get fucked! Yeah. There you go. That should help you a little bit. Taco.
Hello?
Thinking, give me a minute.
Alright.
Whatchamacallit? Do I get at all if, like, I wanted to ask this earlier. Do I get at all if Saflina knows, like, what's going on with the mountain?
What do you mean?
Like, I know you told me and described to me that people are missing, but I don't think I ever expressed that I said that out loud.
You did not. As far as anybody's concerned, you're the only one who knows that.
I'm the only one that knows that.
Because,
okay.
Remember, Marsh
Oh
Marsh can't read maps and has never left the tavern. I assume Thillian knows, but he's not there to explain it to anybody. Lacure is basically too inebriated to fucking speak right now. You can try to get something out of him. Maybe he does know, but you're not sure.
I tell Safina that I know that people have gone missing from the
No, say it.
dungeon?
Taco.
Okay.
You are your character, remember.
Yeah.
Just say it.
Safina.
Come on.
People have gone missing this place. Do you really want to do this?
This is they've gone missing. From when from working, I didn't hear many people talk about this location that we're going to, if at all. So I don't even know if people are okay. I hope they're okay. Maybe I don't even know. I kind of tell. What do you think?
I may be quietly standing around and going with whatever's going on, but I have noticed, at least, you do not seem like a fighter. You do not seem like you will survive. And then I just kind of like sit down on my tail, kind of like stayed up and just start kind of like meditating, kind of resting. I'm not really trying to help with campfire. I'm more used to just sleeping with nothing. So that's just what I'm gonna do after
With that,
Interrupt your meditation to reply to you, sir. May I?
that seems perfectly in line with your character. Yeah.
I put my arm up as if pretending to flex my non-existent muscle, and be like, I have survived for this long in the tavern. I have not spent much time on my own, but for what I have experienced, I I believe in myself. It, times will be hard. Times will be time, but I I believe in me, and I want to go on this adventure. For it's my first one. I want to prove. I want to come back to the tavern as one of the many people that have come with stories of my own. That's the end of my spiel.
I nod and then I kind of look towards. How do you? Liqueur?
Lakio.
Liqueur?
No shot. Hold on, Jeffy.
What?
Nothing.
So conflicted.
It's just the name of your character.
Did they say the name?
La Cure.
Liqueur?
You named yourself the Cure.
Yeah,
Yeah, Lakir.
Liqueur?
Yeah.
sounds like liquor. Anyway.
I kind of just want to like observe. I don't know. Do I get the feeling that he knows how to fight? Like I kind of though. Like I get that he is drunk, but like I don't know.
Well, you have to ask
I'm
him.
trying to.
Unfortunately, he seems quite inebriated. So even if he could answer, I don't think he would.
And I'm not trying to ask. I'm trying to think like a judgment
Okay, that's
from
fine.
what I observed so far.
All right, then if I remember right,
Perception check?
that'd be a perception check.
That is a 2.
Hey.
That is a 2.
You look at Liqueur, and you
Oh,
don't see
no.
any more than you did before. As far as you're concerned, I don't want to say you can't see him because you are very observant, but it's more like you're not really sure at all what he's capable of. And with that rather than putting you at ease of what this guy can do, you now feel like you know even less. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We don't have any food, right?
There's apples and berries around you. You can find a tree.
We're in a forest, yeah.
I'm gonna find a tree with some apples. I'm gonna go do that. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right. With
Yeah.
that, you walk off, not in the direction of, not in the direction of Thillian. However, you do walk off towards more trees. Now it is Jeffy Liqueur's turn.
Am I still at the bar or am I like...
No, you're with them.
them?
You're with them.
Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, Thillian took the whole party with him.
Got it. So I would say like my drunkenness is like at like a 25%. Like I'm a little bit inebriated, but like I'm slowly starting to regain like
All right, you're feeling alive again.
yeah, basically. And God, I don't even know what to do.
you can just pass your turn if you don't need to do anything.
I guess I can do like I guess I'll make a campfire?
All right.
Is there already a campfire?
There's not.
Okay, I'd like to make a campfire.
Oh, roll for intelligence. Yes, I'm
D20?
having you check for this. Yeah, it's a d20.
Okay, I'll roll it. 16.
Fuck. Alright, yeah, you successfully make a fire right outside the tent. It's far enough away that it won't burn it down, but it does give you guys warmth within. With that, do you end, you good?
Yeah, basically. I sit by the campfire, just trying to sober up myself a little bit.
Alright, so, about 30 minutes pass by. Afterward, you, what's it called? Krurel returns. I'm gonna want, Krurel, I want you to roll for intelligence, that being nature.
Nature. Play.
Your nature is a 6, no, that's Jeffy's. Your nature is a 9. Which means you should be good enough at it.
Oh, okay. So that is a 5 plus 9.
Wait, how the hell did you get your nature at a 9?
I don't know.
Oh, I see what you did. I'm gonna have to fix you with that later. So just roll
Okay.
it off of your, a d20 plus your modifier.
Modifier. That is a 6.
You came back with, oh wow, do I want to really fuck you over here?
Do it. It'll be funny.
6. Alright, if it's funny. You came back with a big sack. A huge, like, burlap sack over your shoulder. And you proudly exclaim, I got a whole load of food, right? And then Marsh opens it up. Marsh, having worked at a tavern, and being a druid, can usually recognize, edible from inedible. Unfortunately, that doesn't matter because you grabbed a big burlap pile of leaves. And not helpful ones. Just leaves. You basically raked someone's yard.
I take a bite out of the leaf.
That's the... Okay.
I'm proud. I take a bite out of the leaf.
Alright.
Yeah, I take a bite of it.
So you take a bite out of the leaf with some smug, stupid look as Safrina looks at you like you're a goddamn idiot. I want you to roll. I'm gonna have you roll because fuck you.
You said I was proud.
May I interrupt for a moment?
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
kind of want to. I would also like to try some of these leaves because.
Is that cannibal?
Hey, if Kuel is eating them, they must be okay. You know? So it's kind of like we're eating popcorn out of a giant burlap sack, but it's just handfuls of leaves. Like 2 idiots.
Alright. Hey, missing.
Yep. What's up?
Out of character. Would that be cannibalism?
For a druid to eat leaves. Oh, a dryad. Sorry.
It's a dryad.
I'm not
yeah, not a
actually
druid.
sure. I mean, I guess it depends on what
mean-
species and if it's an inanimate tree or if it's like a fellow
Hold on.
dryad. I'm not.
Let me see. You are... No, it's a druid. Yeah, dryad. Because that's your
Dryad,
race.
yeah.
Yeah, dryad. You are... Marsh, what kind of dryad are you? You didn't specify. You are just...
A flower.
Yeah.
That's
So,
different from a tree.
but you also don't know where these leaves came from. These are literally just a bag of leaves. Like assorted
But, you know,
leaves.
it could. I mean, it could also be like an evolution kind of question. Like,
That's true.
Yeah.
Because
it's like
technicality...
us eating monkeys. You know, like even though we're technically from the same family, you know, it's
yeah, but
not,
that also feels
not
mad
really
weird.
cannibalism.
That's weird. That feels mad
It's weird. But it, you know, it's
It is-
still, it's not technically cannibalism.
Yeah, something that's done. And plus, technically, actually, I'm not gonna reveal that to the rest of you because that is important character development that comes later down the line. So I don't think it's cannibalism, but you're teetering a fine line, and you seem perfectly okay with that.
Yep. I mean, that's why I suggested it in the first place, so.
Okay.
Continue.
All right then. With that, you just start like munching on leaves. Fuck. Hold on.
Do
You
they
get 2
taste
yolks
good?
on your hands.
All right,
Me?
roll for wisdom.
Me.
No, not you.
Oh.
Taco.
Me?
Mhm.
All right. Just the modifier.
20 plus modifier, yeah.
Yeah, okay, 16.
Oh fuck. So, the leaves you seem to have gotten were very healthy. And mostly from a variety of flowers and plants that are actually very good for you. Primarily coming from dandelions, it seems. Now, when it comes down to the actual, like, you grabbed the flowers for those. However, you also grabbed an assortment of tea leaves. You didn't, basically, you grabbed a bunch of edible leaves. Some of them help you, and you didn't grab anything that was poisoned. Oh, fuck.
Go Ale.
Yeah.
Let's go taco.
On these rolls.
Unfortunately, with you coming back with the leaves, comes a large scream, like a yell, from the forest. Missing.
You see a
No. That is...
Thyllian.
Yeah, Thillian is screaming. I see Q missing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm describing the scene. So you see the Kep sees
No.
Thyllian and
Hold on.
what?
I need you to
You
scream.
need me to fucking. You need me to scream? Okay.
Oh god, he's gonna wake up his folks.
Don't scream too loud.
Discord cut him out a little
Good
bit.
enough. No, that's perfect. That's perfect. Ooh,
That's perfect, yeah.
That's perfect. Okay. You hear a scream and then a sharp cutoff. Shut up, computer. You're fine. And with that, you all run over to the scene, and you see Philly, a little seemingly taller, a little burlier, but still wearing, of course, his very signature top hat with a feather. I believe it's Marsha's turn.
I would like to roll for perception to see if there's anything, like, anyone fleeing the scene, anything that looks to be, like, damaged on Thalion, because he's disheveled, but I want to figure out, like, is he, like, dying? Like, what's up?
Alright, so you're basically looking around Thillian, like, trying to see, like, if anybody ran away. You're looking for tracks, basically, like signs of a tussle.
A struggle, yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, D20 plus, perception, not D20. I would put it on, I would...
Alright, then what do I roll?
It's a D20. Yeah. I would do it plus your wisdom modifier, but I feel like perception's just nicer without it.
Hello. I got a 2.
Oh, I'm dead. You look around, and you're like, everything looks like forest to me. We're sure in a forest. These sure are trees. What can you do with that information? Not a goddamn thing, but you can tell Thillian's in front of you, and you're surrounded by trees.
So, unable to figure anything out, I go over to Thillian and I take him by the shoulders and I'm just like kind of freaking out a little bit, kind of like shaking him a little bit, like, is everything okay? What happened? Where's your little guy? Your hat's still here, but like, what happened? You were gone for a really long time. Ah!
All right.
When you, oh, sorry, go ahead.
Now, I'm going to explain something.
Uh-oh.
As far as your characters are concerned, everything's normal. Thillian has no damages, no bruises on him. In fact, he looks pretty damn good. Again, he looks a little taller than he once did. Maybe it's the ground he's standing on. He looks a little burlier, like a little beefier. Maybe his companion slipped him a potion of strength or something. But as far as you're concerned, he's okay. Maybe he got spooked because of a spider. When he starts speaking, everything is normal. Alright, you're good to missing.
You seem quite nice. You look very cool.
You seem, more,
You don't seem shit. You got a perception roll of 2. He looks fucking dandy to you.
Alrighty. I'm just going off of his tone of speech. That's what I'm going off of. That's why.
No, yeah. As far as his tone of speech goes, he's speaking more fluently than he did before.
Alrighty.
You rolled a 2.
I rolled a 2. Alrighty. I thought it was just for perception, for seeing if anyone ran away, but I guess the guy's okay.
No.
Seeing that he gave me his word that he's okay, I let go of his shoulders and I kind of step back so he has a breathing room. And I would like to end whatever the heck I was doing with that.
With
I can't do much.
It's now Thillian's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Thillian, he kind of stands there, kind of hunched forward a bit more. His posture definitely seems a bit more, I guess, straighter up than you're used to, or maybe a little bit slouched in his shoulder region, but the rest of his body is like pretty straight and narrow. He kind of stumbles forward a little bit and kind of extends his hand out to each member of the party, palm towards the ground, seemingly trying to get a handshake from everyone.
Kind of sucks.
All right. Speaking to everyone at this point because Missing presented that to the whole party. Do you all decide to shake his hand as he reaches it towards you?
I don't know any better, so I say sure.
All right, Missing. You can handle how it feels.
Yeah. His hand feels a bit, I guess, damper, a bit fuzzier than you remembered. You look down, maybe there's a bit more hair on his palms or something like that. But you know, his strength feels a lot stronger than you remember it feeling before.
All right. Taco, what is your response to him reaching out his arm to graciously shake it?
I would like to make my own perception check.
Unfortunately, it's not your damn turn. Shake the hand. Come on. Won't you shake a poor sinner's hand?
I don't. From this entire time, I haven't trusted him, especially since the dungeon. Since what I've known about the dungeon, and he left out about, and so I just crossed my arms and like in speculation.
All right.
Uh,
What do you do, Missing? What do you do in reaction to him sliding your hand?
It's no big deal. I think Fillion just kind of accepts it and then kind of shuffles over to Liqueur. Extends his hand in the same way.
Jeffy.
Yes.
Thillian, who seems a little bit taller, hunched over, and for some reason, as Marsh would say, stronger, reaches out his hand to greet you, as he has with everybody else. Do you accept his hand? He just looks like he's casually shaking your hand. Like,
I'm the only one that shook his hand so far.
Marsh accepted it. Like,
I'm dumb.
For me, I get a little suspicious since, like, I don't really have the best relationship with him because I got angry at him because of my pride and stuff like that. So I'm
exactly.
nah, I ain't gonna shake his hand.
Damn.
I'm so kind of what do you call it? Not envious. What's the other term?
Not jealous, but you're definitely upset.
Spiteful?
A little spiteful, I guess.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. With that, I believe you've gone through everyone. So
Yeah,
now
pretty much.
that you've shaken only Marsha's hand, what will you do? Are you ending your turn there, or are you gonna keep going?
I'm just gonna say, wow, it's so nice to see such a diverse group of people together at once. I mean, this is greater than I could have ever expected. Just coming in here and seeing all of you together. Oh, I'm so relieved. You guys just met my expectations. I'm just so happy. And with that, I think I can end my turn.
All right. It is now Taco's turn.
I would finally like to make a perception check.
All right. Roll a d20.
I got a 10.
I fucking
Go
hate
ahead.
tens.
Do I add anything or no?
Hold on. I would tell you to re-roll, but we're establishing. So basically, what you do there is you look at him. He looks a little funny. His hair's a little grayer, but not all that much. You see again, the same stuff that I described to you. He looks a little taller, but you also notice that there is, what's it called, little red stains on his hand. Everything else about him looks normal other than his hair looks a little grayer, and he...
Am I fully aware that his companion is not here at all?
None of you are aware of that.
Oh.
No. As far as you're concerned, I'll give you that there are trails walking away that match the footprint of the companion. And they seem to be like running away foot trails, not walking away, running. Like they were heavy and distanced apart. But other than that, you can't tell.
Then I just straight up asked, where's the little guy?
Hmm?
Where's the little guy?
I'm not sure exactly where this little guy is. Did you... At this point, he's just kind of mumbles off, trails off.
Alright. So it seems like you didn't really get an answer there, Taco. But you do know that he doesn't know basically where the little guy is.
Okay. I just kind of want to go. Is there a way I could be alert? Like,
You have
I want to
passive.
be. I want to be. Huh?
You have passive perception.
Are you talking about his stats?
Yeah, I mean.
No, those are fucked
that's a
up.
feature. Oh, okay, sure. Never mind. Never mind then.
No, you're good. He's fucked up. His stats are a little funky right now, so I'll fix those later.
No worries.
I would put that into play here, but again. Do you end your turn on that? You didn't really get an answer, but you do know that his hands are a little bloody. Looks like something happened, a tussle maybe. But from the looks of the ground, nothing happened. Just trails running away.
Say I want to be like kind of be ready for a fight.
Alright.
Like, I haven't been. The closest person I can trust is Safina, but that is not really that big of a trust. So I just want to feel like kind of like skeptical to ready to fight.
Okay. You prepare yourself for battle, I guess I'll say. And it is very visible that you do so. You like tense up and you put your shoulders back as if you're like calmly ready to square up. And
That is how I end my turn.
okay. It is now Jeffy's turn. Lekio.
Let's see. So do any of us know what oh, I can't remember.
What's going on with
Thailand?
Dillian?
Thillian, yeah.
No. As far as you're concerned, he's just normal. As far as you specifically are concerned, he's normal. You can do a perception check right now, but you don't know what Allah knows, and you don't know what Marsh knows. Oh, I will say one thing, Jeffy.
Yeah.
So one thing, you do know now that the little guy is missing. I almost forgot to mention that, because that was an audible conversation. And Marsh also knows that.
Please.
You don't know where you don't notice the footsteps, you just know he's missing. Hi, let me...
So as already being suspicious of Thalian, I heard the conversation of Saplina or Saplina?
Nope, that wasn't me. It was.
Rulul.
It was Taco.
Rulul. I got that back.
Krell.
Correl.
What is it?
Rulul.
Krellur. The E is
Yeah,
before the U.
Yeah, hearing that conversation doesn't help with my suspicions already, and pretty much disdain for Thillian at the moment.
Alright.
I guess I do a
You gonna perception check?
yeah, I'll perception check.
Holy
Since
shit.
I am
Blichaj is in my game.
since I am slowly sobering up still. So yeah.
Okay.
I got a 9, damn it.
You see the exact same thing Ale does, only you don't actually see what direction the footprints go in. You just see that there are the little footprints, and you know that they're running.
But, yeah, and I guess my character says like, maybe I'm going crazy.
Crazy. Yeah. Alright. So, do you guys choose to move on Now that you're fairly confident that everything is okay.
I walk off in the directions of the tracks.
Unfortunately, it's not your turn, Ale. Unfortunately, Taco, it's not your turn. I was asking that to Jeffy. He's in control of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, like what do you choose to do?
Yeah.
Wait, me?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
in control of the party's movement.
Oh yeah. So I guess right now I'm a little buzzed, but but as but I guess when I speak I'm pretty much intelligible, like very intelligible. I ain't slurring my words anymore. I go talk to Cephalina.
Saflina.
I don't even care how you pronounce it.
You just, by the way, if you want to talk to a person, just talk to them.
Yeah.
Word it.
I guess I'll speak to her about like
Just go for it.
I guess like what she does around, because I'm pretty much like a loner. I don't know much people, so to get to know someone, especially when you're in a group with them, it's kind of important. So I'm like, yeah.
Are you gonna do your voice or what's up?
I don't really have a voice yet, but
I mean, you kind of had something going earlier. That's why I'm asking, because like that was pretty good.
Cephalina.
Are you trying?
Okay.
Isn't he a French? Isn't he French? Like a French accent?
He's drunk Frenchman right now.
Cephalina. What do you do around here? Like, I gotta get to know someone, you know. I don't really meet much people.
Now, of course, currently I'm distracted from the whole situation, completely now ignoring that, like, you know, Kylan is like, he's still fine. He just needs to go use the restroom. Whatever. His hands are sweaty. That's it. I was a barmaid for as long as or I worked at the bar for as long as I could. I could remember. I I was the I was given the task of giving drinks to our many patrons. I I am banned, or was banned from our bar's kitchen. There was many fires.
Yes. Okay. That is actually. I won't explain that one. Marsh can explain that one.
Not yet. It's for the lore.
Pinche pendejo.
Jeffrey, you may continue your question.
Ay!
Or like ask more further deep. I don't know, it's kind of funny. The fires, man.
This is why I don't trust people. I don't know.
Like you find her story to be unbelievable.
Yeah. But yeah, mostly because like he didn't really have the best childhood, so he feels kind of jaded that she seems to be kind of reminiscing it positively. So it's like, gosh.
Damn person have a better childhood than me, basically.
This person had parents. Ugh.
No. Oh, no, the hell you didn't.
I know, that's what makes it funny. Anyways. So that's it?
Yeah, that was the end of my turn. Yeah.
Okay. I believe it is my turn, correct? Or Tyler?
It is indeed your turn.
Alrighty. Kind of a little put off at how Lacu was like, kind of disgruntled at my tails, my mighty tails with fire. And seeing as like Thailand's not dead, that's a good thing. He's okay. Probably something at the time probably didn't settle in his tummy, right? And I decided, you know what? We have a fire still raging back at the camp. Why don't we go back to that to make sure it's still doing its thing and that nobody stole the leaves that were pretty yummy. So I guess
I never let them go. I'm still holding those.
you still have the leaves. Awesome. Okay, I guess
Fuck, why is Benny here?
We could get back to camp if we can find it.
Very proud of my lead picking. I wasn't gonna let go.
So shame. I guess I lead the way back to camp if I can find
Give me
it.
a moment. Hold on, I'm getting whiplash.
Wonderful.
Why the fuck is Benny here? This is a pub server. Alright, anyway, you're good. You go back to the camp, yeah?
If I can find it, yeah.
Alright. Fuck. What would that be? Intelligence? Yeah, roll for intelligence.
I got in there too.
You walk into the forest and immediately get lost. Immediately. It's not like you're like, oh my god, where am I? Like you continue down the forest. No, you just instantly don't know where you are. You've lost the party, even though they're within eyesight.
So, with how quickly I got lost, I decided to kind of. I would like to just be a little. I'm gonna do a little flip of a coin here. I was like, yay, there's people, and we're kind of doing stuff. And now that I'm by myself, I'm just like, oh, okay, I guess I'm alone again. And I kind of stay where I'm standing and kind of crouch down and draw a little circle in the dirt because I'm like sad that they all left me thinking that like I was the problem. And with that, I end my turn.
That's some ADHD shit.
Yeah.
Well, Thylium is going to just continue along, kind of observing his fellow companions. He's not going to say too much, but he does seem much more sober and enthused than he was before.
Not gonna do anything this turn?
Nope.
Go. Alright. Then that would be what? Jeff? Jeffy's turn? No, Taco's
All
turn.
right.
Taco's turn, yeah.
Sorry.
Ooh, let's go!
I can still see Safina, right? It's just
Everyone can see Safina.
Yeah.
Safina is 2 feet outside the camp, sat down,
Everyone
and
can
said,
see me,
I'm
but I
lost.
can't see me.
But we know where the camp is, right?
If you roll intelligence high enough, yes you do.
Okay.
Safina, however, is gone.
2 feet away. Yes, gone. So far.
Like you all can see her very much. I got him.
I'm conflicted because I wanna change what I wanted to do initially.
Are you gonna mess with her?
No, no, no. Um, I want to kind of like walk behind her and hit her with the sack of leaves. And then from her position, just kind of look around, just see if I could gauge which direction was the camp.
Holy shit! I top scored with fucking Banny. All right. I've never. All right. Now, Marsh, what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to roll for dexterity.
Okay. D20.
Yes.
I don't think it's bad. It's too good. I got another 2.
All right.
But plus, I have a +3, so
Okay.
it's like a
No,
5.
hold on.
If that makes it any
I'm
better.
gonna go off a karma system that says no, fuck you, you get a better roll, because the only time I've ever gotten a roll like that was like 3 or 4 4s in a row, and I genuinely hated myself in that moment. So I'm gonna let you re-roll. That feels honestly awful.
Yeah. Kind of funny, though.
It is a little funny, but I know you're like, damn, I can't do shit.
It's like, I'm crouched right there. He hits me from behind. It's kind of like,
Like,
okay.
yeah, it makes
falls over.
full sense,
What's a sack of leaves?
right?
That's even worse.
It
Like, how
normally, yeah,
powerful.
like normally I'd let this go through because he's literally hitting you from behind with a sack of leaves. But this is the third 2 you've got in a row. I feel terrible.
I got a 13, so with my plus, it's like 16.
You got a 13, so you got a 16.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that you have some, like, you don't have like some fucking ultra instinct level shit, but you definitely feel him, what's it called? Like the wind coming by you, and you like kind of move out of the way to turn around, and it happens to miss you just by an inch.
Or like by a hair, so that way
Yeah,
it's like
by
right
a hair.
nose.
You barely got missed by it, but it looks super sick.
Yeah.
Um, um, okay. I would normally give this turn back to Ale, but I'm gonna actually give you a reaction time. What do you do? What do you do in response?
Well, initially, I would say I am surprised at the sudden leaves, a bag of leaves coming at me, but in a stroke of realization, I'm just like,
I don't know
No,
what you
no,
just
no,
said. You
but-
said a stroke of realization and then like Megatron noises.
I want to say, I turn around and I realize that it's, I forget how to pronounce it again, but Taco's character. I'm just like,
Well,
hello. Sorry.
Krerul.
It's the most,
It's
we're gonna be
Krerul.
having this a lot, I'm just telling you right now. But we will learn eventually. Kulel. And I'm just like, you came back for me, and you brought the leaves. Thank you. You came back. Yeah, that's it. I'm just.
All right. I'm surprised you didn't get mad, but you know what? Very in character.
Mhm.
Aye.
can I
Yeah, it's your turn now. Sorry,
Can I-
Taco, for not letting you know.
now try to figure out the direction of where the camp was?
That would be a perception check.
17.
You got a 17?
Yeah.
All right, you know where the tank. You know where the you know
You
exactly.
either roll
where it
big or
is.
roll low.
Yeah. Middles are annoying that way.
I didn't add anything to it.
No, you don't. It's
Right.
perception.
Okay.
My butt hurts. I'm sitting on a stool.
Yeah.
I'll say you like nod to Marsh, let's go, and then you start walking towards the camp with everybody in tow. After about another 5-minute walk, you guys get there. You notice, however, a small problem.
So,
That problem being your tent is no longer there.
Oh.
The fire is like put out, and not like out, like, oh, fire burns away. It's been like kicked dirt over, and it's like intentionally put out.
Yep.
All right. I believe it's now Jeffy's turn. What do you do with that?
So I'm instantly like put off and stuff like that. So I pull out my hand axe as like a reflex, and I roll for perception
Okay.
to see like if there's anyone like around anything. I got a 7.
A
Nice.
7 for perception. All right. You see the tent's gone, and you see the fire is gone. But you also. What an unfortunate series of events. Oh my god. So you notice the tent's gone, and you notice the I killed myself. You notice the fire's out, but you also do notice that the footsteps that you saw before are the same here.
Ooh.
Wait, he saw the footsteps too?
He
That
saw the
was just me.
footsteps, not where they went. Yeah, he saw that they were there, just not where they led to. What the fuck?
I guess I speak under my breath, saying like, "What the?" Or say, like, what was my voice? Fuck.
Patricia's
Drunk in French?
Not drunk anymore.
No, it was. I guess I was trying to do French. I don't know. Same footsteps. What the hell? But I don't do anything because like I'm just kind of like
Pondering?
not pondering, just more like I have my axe close to me, like preparing for like unforeseen or if anyone's gonna like attack near and stuff like that. So I guess that's where my turn ends.
All right. So you're ready to mess someone up, but you're not messing someone up currently. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Not you. Died. All right. It's now back to Marsha's turn then. Spy on card.
Since we are now finally back at the camp because I am. I'm not the person. I would like to. Well, I see that it's like disheveled and everything, but or do I? Should I roll for perception
What?
to see the state of the camp?
He's not at the camp. There's nobody at the camp.
Didn't we all just get to the camp?
No, you're talking
Current
about the.
condition of the camp.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about the condition of the camp. Okay. Yeah. Roll perception.
Again, dude. I know I was following after Gulel, but that was like the extent.
Yeah. So basically, you're following Krerul. What the hell? Krerul, and you're trying to see like basically what's going on, because you can see what's obviously what I've already explained, and you notice that there are footsteps there because Jeffy just said it, but oh shit, that is Benny.
And I'm using just regular perception, yeah?
Let's go. Yeah.
I got a 7.
Yo, same number.
Damn it, I was right under the guy.
Ooh.
Oh, so you got a 7.
Mhm.
You didn't notice the footsteps before at the other camp, but you do now, and you notice, hey, there are footsteps. You don't know whose they are, but because you already knew there were footsteps, you now also see what direction they're going in,
Oh.
and that is back to the town, unfortunately.
Oh.
So
Uh-oh.
of basically no help to you.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways.
The question is now, do you want to go and continue like with the quest? Do you want to talk to the party, or do you want to just
I actually want to check up on my party members. I know my perception's a 7, but can I see like more or less like their reactions to their facial reactions or whatever to like how like the camp's kind of destroyed, sort of.
you notice? What the fuck? You notice that Lacure is very upset for some reason. He's like he's ready to mess someone up, but the monk is as well. Kregrul, as well as however, it seems as though what's it called? Cillian is perfectly fine. Cillian is like chill, and not like a I did that kind of chill. More like a I'll be fine.
Alrighty. I want to. Want to see what is left of the tent, because I know like there's slashes in it, but like, is that the only thing that was damaged? Like,
There are no slashes in the tent. The tent is missing. It's gone.
oh shit. Okay.
Tent is gone.
So we just have the fire. I want to say I noticed that it's kind of getting late. No, maybe. I mean, we have a fire going.
Yeah, it is getting a bit.
Bad.
Are you talking about
I thought the fire
IRL
was
or
put
in
out.
the stream? Oh, like the stream or the game?
No, in the in game in
Okay.
our in.
All right.
Cause like we had a fire going at some point.
Fire's put out by like kicked out.
Oh, I know. I would actually. I would like to attempt to bring the fire back.
Oh no.
All right.
Alrighty. So.
Give me a moment while I find your roll. Okay. Okay. Let's see it with survival's wisdom. Do it with wisdom.
Wisdom? My wisdom's at 6. And a +1. Yep.
That's what you're bringing.
Okay. Rolling the dice.
Correct!
I got a 4. +1, that's a 5.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Okay. Okay.
Does it work in my favor?
That's what I'm about to find out. Hold on.
That's a tricky question.
Yeah, sure. So you attempt to make a fire, and you fail. You pull out, you walk over, grab a little stick, and grab another stick, and you try to like spin them together, you know, like a normal fire.
Like an idiot, yeah.
So that fails terribly. In fact, you don't even like get a little smoke coming out. However, what you do succeed is at throwing the sticks to the ground out of frustration after 5 minutes of failing, and spontaneously they combust.
Oh.
Like the sticks just immediately light on, like, into a blaze upon touching the ground.
I want to say, out of surprise, I kind of like go and fall backwards. Once again, in my turtle state with limbs up, like ah. And I look up at the rest of the party and be like, fire.
Like, aha! Fire! Okay, I get you. Now, you guys have a fire going again, however, you still don't have shelter. And I will give you this one thing. From the looks of things, it might rain. Like, storm clouds are brewing overhead. However, you do know that you also were already pretty close to the cave when you guys stopped to let Thillian go take a piss.
Oh.
You get it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna move it on to Thillian's turn.
Great. I think by the time everyone got to the camp, and were mad justifiably about the fact that their things were stolen and their fires were put out, I think Thillian just kind of walked over to the middle of the campfire and kind of plopped down, his legs kind of spread one way or the other, just sitting, looking around aimlessly. And as everyone else seemed to be busy, he kind of stayed quiet. But when Saflina threw down the sticks, caused them to spontaneously combust, he kind of looked at her in awe and wonder and kind of shuffled over to her. How did you do that? I do have to know.
Through if you heard my conversation with Sir here, I did mention I working with fire isn't my strong suit, but creating it, on the other hand, is an unfortunate blessing. I think it's pretty good. It's really, we have fire! Yay!
That is quite fascinating. I mean, I've known a number of dryads in my day, but I can't say that any of them have truly worked magic like this, or science, or whatever you wish to call this. This is truly intriguing. May I ask, do you have tongues?
What?
In your face, like, is there a tongue in there, in like your whole area, I suppose you can call it?
In my confusion, I stick out my tongue and hold it between my two fingers and try to speak with it. Like,
Okay, literally, it concerns me a little bit that you can hold your tongue between two fingers, but...
that's how it sounds, but she will be saying, you mean this? Yeah, essentially.
Absolutely fascinating. I wonder, like, what branch in the evolutionary timeline caused our your ancestors presumably to develop tongues? That's so interesting. I mean, what purpose has it served?
Uh, I
Tastes
can
like
say that uh, from it salt tastes good. Salt. Garlic. Garlic is very yummy. Uh, beer. Nah. Mm, I patrons have an acquired taste to drinking our beer and our ale, but mm, I tongues are good for tasting things. Very garlic.
Hmm, great. Awesome. I think he's gonna try and move over to the cure, um, and he's just gonna kind of stoop down, look at their legs, try and get a better sense of their lion half, if that's all right.
So wait, you're going to move over to repeat that?
The cure.
Oh yeah, okay.
To Jeffrey.
Jeffy.
Yeah.
So right now, oh, so go ahead.
I was just telling him that you're asking him a question.
Oh, no, I'm not necessarily asking him a question. I just happen to be walking over to you
Fuck.
and like examining your legs like a rider would actually examine like a real horse's, except mine seems my
Hold on,
my
quick
search
question.
seems to be out of curiosity. Sorry, go. What's up?
Jeffy, is it bipedal or quadrupedal?
Quad.
Got it. Alright, that was all I need to know.
Great.
Yeah. The lower half is basically a lion's body, but the top half is like think of it as like a horse centaur, but the lower half is a lion's body on the bottom.
Oh yeah, it's just a liontar. I don't know what the actual name for it is, but I'm gonna call it that.
I don't know either. I just called it like a feline tar or something.
Fellatar. That's
Fellatar.
that's more like a house cat, but yeah, that works. What the fuck? I nearly just got trollgered. Oh god.
But yeah, I'm currently basically examining your legs.
Jeffy,
Liqueur.
Akio. What the fuck? How much health do you have?
Do I need to show like a reaction to him or something? Like
you
I
don't
mean,
have
whatever you think is your character.
Yeah.
However you think your character would react
Envision
to
yourself solely as your character as you play this. Like, when it's
that.
when an interaction happens that is between your character and somebody else's, you are like you are your character.
Oh, okay. Basically, I get kind of like weirded out. Like, have you not seen this kind of like? Am I that unique to you? Like, or tell them up front. Like, do I look that unique to you? I'm just a tar, you know.
I suppose so. I mean, I've never seen a creature of your kind with legs like this. I mean, this pattern, this pelt. It's really fascinating. I do have to wonder, like, what are your grooming tips? How do you keep your pelt clean? How do you trim it? I mean, I imagine with your dexterity of your upper torso, you know, you wouldn't be able to move back and truly wash yourself. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. How does this work?
This fucker's using the Natasha.
Basically. Wait, what were you gonna say? Pope.
Oh, I was just complaining that somebody's using the Natasha. Anyway,
Oh.
that's a valid question. Bitch. I got direct critical hitted.
Yeah.
So, all right. Do you wrap up your turn with that interaction?
Sure.
All right. With that, it is now Jeffy's turn. Oh no, it's Taco's turn. It's your turn. You're now at the camp. It seems like what the fuck? It seems like Thilian is just sitting down now with the other two. You're the only one still standing, pretty much. What do you do? The fire is up and running again, if you didn't catch that.
Mentioned that it looks like it's gonna rain soon.
Yes, I did.
Cave is not that far.
The cave is... Well, you'd have to roll a perception check and look at the map, but you just know it's not that far.
I go to I walk up to Thilian
Mm.
and kind of kind of in curiosity, because initially knowing that that we see tracks
Is there a
again.
tongue in your whole area? I'm sorry. Somebody asked that in chat and I missed it. I missed that.
Knowing
You're good.
Oh,
I'm good.
knowing that like there's tracks again, my initial thought of what happened before is kind of like I look a little bit more calmer and like kind of not really sit. No, I sit on my tail again in front of Thilian and ask how urgent is he in to do this quest that you had us.
Sorry, that was just me clearing info. You're good.
Oh, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Could you repeat that again?
Taco.
The one with all the riches. The map you showed us
Right.
earlier.
Right. What? I mean, we just met. I'm not entirely sure what you're talking about.
You guys good?
Out of curiosity, I just like I kind of changed my like I don't know, kind of lead forward and go. What is your name? I don't think we talked.
Taco, what the hell just happened to your mic?
Not
Very
sure how
concerned.
it would work in this tongue.
So,
Hold up, my head
as,
just died.
as
Oh,
he is about to say his name, while he's saying it, a large lightning bolt strikes, not more than a few meters away from you guys, and you take and immediately after, you hear rain start to pour close by, like almost like it's a wave coming in.
uh-oh.
It is still Taco's turn, by the way.
Yep. No worries.
I think his mic.
Still
might-
waiting. I'm still waiting to hear how he responds.
Oh no, he responded.
Wait, oh, then I missed it because my headset died.
I responded, but my answer was distorted by lightning. We just had a lightning strike right really close to us.
And the rain is now approaching you, which is about to put out your fire, douse you all in a torrent of like a monsoon, and you will have to deal with that. Or you could ask him again, and hope you can hear him over the rain. I didn't hear
I'm
what you
just
said.
gonna take shelter. I get up and I'm just gonna take shelter in the cave. I'm just gonna start heading towards if I know where it is. Hello?
All right. No way he actually got me anyway. All right, so you guys, so you basically jump up and say, fuck this, and start running towards the cave. Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, whose turn is it next? That would be Jeffy's turn. Jeffy, you are now in control of the party. Do you run after him? Or her, because it is, Kril.
Hee.
Yes. Jeffy?
Alright, can you repeat what you said? My bad.
Kril started running off because the rain's coming in and it's about to put out the fire and douse you all in a monsoon of water. And Kril is now running off to the cave.
I start following, Krelu.
Kril.
Do I roll for that? I think.
Nah. That's just the decision of the party or not.
Okay.
Alright, now you guys are all following Kril. The monsoon does catch up to you, but it's not but a few seconds before you're all inside the cave. It's now, what's it called? Marsh's turn.
I would like to do a perception check on the inside of the cave because we just all stepped in. Is there any light sources and such inside?
Alright.
You know, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna roll right now. Survey says, Jesus Christ! I rolled another. I got a 3. May I ask for the DM's forgiveness and roll again?
Get rid of that dice.
I know. I'm actually gonna replace it right now. Go straight to dice
What
jam.
dice are you using?
I don't freaking know.
No.
But now I'm gonna use the one I bought from work.
Which one were you using? Was it a specific dice? Was it like a tiny dice?
No, it's just a red D20.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
It's a red and black one. I'm gonna roll my green one.
Alright. I'm feeling
I
generous.
rolled an 11. There you go.
Alright, for the sake of it, I'll give you that one.
Thank you. Putting this other one in jail. I'm bad. Anyways, I got an 11 for perception check.
Alright. With that, you look around and you see that the cave is dark, only illuminated by the occasional lightning strike in the distance. Alright. I actually do have this one prepped out, so give me a moment.
Alrighty.
I'm just gonna deposit my character here.
Mhm.
The cave is dark, illuminated only by the occasional lightning strike in the distance. You look towards a wall, the one behind you, now that you have decidedly entered the cave, and see that it's covered in markings. Not paintings of sorts, because you can't really tell what it is. You only rolled an 11 after all. But you can tell that there is something written on there. Looking to your right, as you just look to your left, looking to your right, there's another wall. Looking to your right, there is another wall. This one is barren, as far as you can tell. But looking straight away, like away from the entrance of the cave, you see a winding tunnel downward. That is it.
Alrighty. I guess I want to see if I probably can. Yeah, that's really difficult to think of what to do. Wow.
You could roll for intelligence and see what the runes mean.
You're right. Okay. If that doesn't go well, I have another thing I could do. But D20, yeah.
D20.
Don't fail me now, green dice. It's like a slime green. Reminds me of a Jolly Rancher.
I don't think it'll taste like one though.
I got a 9. That's pretty good.
A 9. What's your intelligence modifier? Hold on. Unfortunate. You rolled an 8. You got
an 8. That's okay.
All right. You look at the wall. You can see that what the markings are is more than just like random scribbles. You can tell it's a language of sorts. As the markings tend to repeat here and there, there's spacings that almost seem the length of a word, but you can't tell what it says. You might understand the language itself, but it's too, how should I say, it's too worn down for you to be able to tell. Maybe somebody else might though.
Alright. I turn to, I want to say, Kudul, and I waver over. I know it's dark, but like I'm clearly not the brightest thing here, and I try to waver over and be like, hey, there's stuff on the wall. I know it's pictures, but it's something. Do you maybe know what this is?
Okay, one thing. Do remember, you can't see shit except for every few seconds. But,
yeah, that's what I say. That's what I'm talking, but I'm like, I'm being stupid as well.
One thing, as a Dragonborn, Ale can.
But I don't know this, so like
he can't.
I'm
he
being
can see, yeah. You're like waving your arms around like, can he see me? But he can see.
Yeah.
Taco has dark vision.
Yeah. So we'll see.
I can react to that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
If you are telling him to do something, that'll just pass on your turn.
Hello?
Staring at Dylan.
Wow.
I can't hear you at all, man.
All right. So,
I'm more or less ignoring her and staring at Dylan.
Oh, great.
oh, Thilian.
Dillian.
Yeah, Cillian, yeah. I mean, he's looking at what Saflina's gesturing at, and seemingly staring at it intently, but it doesn't seem like he's really
grasping
what's going on. Yeah.
But he can very much see what it is. He just can't understand it. He has the opposite problem as Marsh might have, because the lightning intermittent flashes can't really read it. It's kind of restricting your ability to like get a solid read on it. However, Thilian, who can see it, can't read it. Krerul, you don't know, and they're just not paying attention to the wall at all.
Wait, is it kind of a... Oh, wait, one question. Is it like an ancient kind of text, like in a language that's kind of foreign to us, or is it just markings? What?
It is an ancient text.
Okay.
What language that is, I will tell that to you if somebody can roll high enough. But it is an ancient text that does say something.
Okay. I mean, just I want to see if I can use perception to see if I know what it is in the first place. Or I don't know what kind of role you'd want me to do.
This one would be wisdom.
Wisdom, great.
Yeah.
That's a 10 plus 1, 11.
Wait, what'd you roll?
11.
With your modifier.
My modifier is +1, and I rolled a 10, so 11.
Oof. That sounds like a solid. So like a 12. Oh no, you rolled a 10. Okay, so 11.
Yes.
You do recognize the language. You instantly recognize the language, and you're trying to find the words to say what it is, but you point at Krerul.
Right.
Like you Krerul should be able to speak it.
Right. Yes.
You don't know the word for it, but you do know that Krerul should be able to speak it.
Right. No. I recognize this. I met a dragon lizard person before. They seem to have writings with this all over their books. I'm sorry. I'm blanking on the exact name. That's all right.
Oh. Was that talking to me?
No.
That was pointed to Krorul.
Okay. Well, I initiated the conversation.
I'm
That was it.
I'm still not interested in this writing at all. And want to irradiate, like, is that the word? I want to re-ask the question, like,
what's his name?
Like, no, not really. Not what's his name.
Then what question were you gonna re-ask?
Know where we are.
Do you know where we are?
Yes.
Yeah, that's for you.
We appear to be in some sort of cave. I mean, I can give you sights, smells. I could tell you that. I can't think of a name, but...
Cave you asked us.
I'm sorry, I'm not entirely sure what you're saying.
It seems like, so far, Thilian is just a brick wall of, I don't know. Perhaps whatever happened in the forest, maybe the little bludger the little bandit dude, knocked him on the head, and then decided, I don't need to deal with this anymore. Now he doesn't remember. Maybe that's why blood was on his hands, it was from his head. But as far as you're concerned, he doesn't know anything. He just knows you guys are in a cave, and you guys are pretty cool. Just to clarify
Cave
that.
party.
Huh?
Cave party.
Yes.
And my final question was, before I pay attention to these words, Safina's like waving arms things. Train of thought. Damn it. What is the last thing?
His name. Afterburn is a weapon of people. What?
What is
No,
the last
I'm reading.
thing you remember?
Oh, what is the last name you remember?
What is the last thing I remember? Is that the question you asked? Like,
Yeah,
just out of character.
that is my final question.
Okay, sorry. I actually couldn't hear you because I think your mic was cutting out a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, being here with you guys, I suppose. I, I was trekking on the way over here, and I found you guys. And now we're in a cave of some description, I suppose.
Because the cure has been like most skeptical of Island. I kind of walk over to Alien, and I just want to ask him his opinion on the current state of Alien.
What do you mean?
I don't know how to phrase it other than because I'm guessing he can hear everything I'm asking him. Like,
But no, like, what are you asking him? What? Hey, he's got the same hat as me, and it's unusual. Let's go. I had to swap to it. Of course I did. Are you asking him, like, what is his opinion on what's going on right now?
I want to ask him. Do you believe you would still get pressure from this future?
I'm sorry?
To the cure.
Oh, to look here. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Cure.
Oh, are you still afraid of the cure?
Huh?
Like, are you still, like, afraid of the cure?
No, I wasn't afraid of the cure. I want to ask him.
No, ask him if he's still afraid of the cure.
No. I'm not asking that. I'm talking to the cure.
Oh.
If because he mentioned about money and he wanted to go, like, why he joined essentially. Does his initial thoughts are still the same for this adventure?
Oh, you're asking Liqueur if they still think the adventure is, like, they're still on the adventure just for money.
Yeah.
Liqueur? Jeffy?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a response.
Oh, you're good.
Well, it's complicated. Like, obviously the money, but it's like I haven't really done much in like so long. Never really had a family, so it's like that's why I try to do stuff alone. You know, like I don't know. It's just complicated. I can't really talk about it.
It's a sigh and attempt to read the writing on the wall.
Okay. Roll for, let's say, was it wisdom? No, it was intelligence. Roll for intelligence.
D20, right?
Yeah, okay. Give me a moment. I'm gonna step away from the computer for a second. Just need to grab something.
So what do you guys think so far of our adventure?
Alright, I'm back. What happened?
I was asking about what they think about our adventure thus far. Just briefly.
I rolled a 15 plus a intelligence, right?
Perfect.
15 plus a 1.
Alright. You look at the wall. And you obviously can read it. It's almost like reading, like, common. You look at it like, how is nobody else seeing it? And then you realize it's because it's in Draconic, a language only you out of the entire party notice. Why is it in Draconic? Probably just to be cryptic. But we notice it says is, to those who seek the wealth of the world, turn back. To those who seek the adventure of another, fuck. Not that. To those who seek the wealth of another, go forward. And to those who seek to bash your head into a wall over and over because this stupid riddle makes no sense, there's a plain wall on your right.
Oh.
And as you turn around, Taco, you do notice that there are a few bloodstains on that wall.
Huh?
You okay?
Oh.
Yeah, you sounded like you were squeaking.
Oh, I'm putting a new phone case on my phone.
Nice. There are a few bloodstains on the wall to your right, about height level. All right. Now the question is, do you go forward and, as it says, seek the adventure of another world, or do you turn back and desire the wealth of this one? The decision is entirely up to you at this point, but you can pass it off to someone else.
Or you can discuss with us and share your insight.
I kind of made up my mind what I wanted to do, but I still will at least say it to Safina. Red.
Alright. Would you like to...
Oh yes, give me one moment. I'm almost done with this. Freaking medicine. Anyways.
So
would it be like, what's it called? The text from the wall was reading like word for word directly to me, or is Taco gonna summarize?
What the fuck? Oh, he's just gonna summarize it.
Oh, okay.
Then
I would like to hear him
walking
summarize.
forward.
Taco, dije.
I want to hear you summarize it just for funny's sake.
I want to summarize it.
Do you want to repeat the whole thing? Because I can repeat it to you, and then you can repeat it back to her.
It's fine if no. I was just like for funny's sakes.
Go back for Travisher, forward for adventure, and then I just start walking forward.
What's it called? After hearing that very, very brief explanation, I'm like, okay, let's
Onward to
forward. Treasure. Ooh.
No, the
And
treasure
I
is if
follow.
you leave. Adventures if you go forward.
Alrighty then. Adventure. There you go. Now we may. I'll follow after, like with a little like click to my step, I guess. So I'm just like, okay, I guess this is going. It's going well.
And no, I directed that towards Safina, but I wanted it to be loud enough so that
Okay.
everyone heard it.
So it's for the whole party then.
Eventually.
What is your guys' answer then? Do you follow him into the unknown, or do you turn back with the promise of riches?
I'm already following, so.
I'm not sure. I mean, you guys seem to have a better grasp of the situation than I do, so I'll trust your judgment.
Alright. Seems like you've got two with you. Now it's just up to the big dude. Jeffy?
Yeah.
I know you said you were pretty much in here just for the money, but do you follow them into adventure?
Yeah.
Alright. Guess nobody took the money. As you start walking forward, the wall behind you closes. The passageway, twisting and turning concave behind you. You follow down
on
this.
the way.
Huh?
Can I be eating my leaves on the way?
No. You hit Marsh with that bag, and now Marsh has the bag.
I would like to return the bag. Or like have Kirill snatch it out of my hands. Oh, we can have a roll to see if it ends up pulling me with the bag.
Alright, let's actually hold on. I have an idea.
That'd be fun. That'd be funny.
You guys are gonna start fighting for the bag now. That's a thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Alright, roll for strength. Yeah, roll for strength, both of you. D20s.
Okay.
Got a 13.
Got him.
Oh. 18.
Holy shit. Oh, I just had a clip. I didn't actually, but I headshot somebody. So, because of your modifier, you got a 15, Taco, but also,
No, I got
Marsh
a 13.
got a 19. Oh, what?
I got 13.
Oh, you got an 11
13,
plus a
thank
2.
Yeah.
Marsh rolled a nat 18 plus a 1. So
That's
that's
19.
19. 19 to your 13. I think we might just have a role reversal actually here, Marsh.
Okay, that's fine.
So you guys start fighting over the bag, pulling at it, and then Marsh pulls Krerul with the bag. I don't know what you are gonna do after that, but do with that what you will. Maybe Krerul.
So I would assume I accidentally tugged too hard and send us both tumbling with the bag.
You rolled a 19. You're chilling.
Oh, I'm chilling. Okay, then I looked at Kudu ashamed at my own actions, and I'm just like, some.
Think about
I
it.
am too strong. Sometimes. So sorry. Many times bags are secure with me, but I can hold the leaves if and you can eat if you want.
They tried to yank the bag from you, and you're like, "Oops, sorry."
Let me change the situation and make it nice.
I glare and grab the bag, not pulling it, and just say, "Give it."
I let it go and like, okay, you can keep it.
Alright. After pulling Krerul to the ground over the bag, you look down and like, hey, I can just give you some. They tug on the bag again, say, just give it with anger, and then you just let go.
Awesome.
This has made Krerul extremely possessive over the leaves and extremely insistent that the leaves are theirs and theirs alone, and that they are the best. The leaves, specifically, are the best.
Alrighty.
That is the outcome of this. Now, with that, you guys, alright, back to the main plot. You guys keep following down the winding tunnel, circling and circling until eventually, not even the people with dark vision can see what the fuck is going on. It is literally so dark, pitch black. However, you all reach a dead end. With this dead end, however, with this dead end, I want you all to roll for dexterity. Everyone.
I also want to briefly notify everyone that we are very close to midnight.
It's also been almost 3 hours. Don't worry. This is almost the perfect time to end it up. Don't worry. This actually is a really good time.
Oh, just to put it out there.
That is 8 total.
12.
I got 18.
Shit.
I got 16, and with my modifier, I'm at 19.
All
For
right.
dexterity.
So, Jeffy and Marsh.
Hello.
Jeffy and Marsh, both of you are fine. However,
Mhm.
who rolled the lowest again? Was that
I did. I did the monk.
What'd you roll?
I got an 8 total. 5 plus a 3.
So, you all, what's it called? Walk into this dead end. Jeffy and Marsh stop, sensing there's an end. Unfortunately, Thilian and Kreruru, they do not notice it. Thilian stops a little bit before the wall, but Kreruru full on basically smacks into it. Not hard, not damaging yourself, but enough that it's like, I just hit a wall. Unfortunately for you, that was enough to set off, to set off the trap. With that, you hear something sliding, and slowly you feel the roof above you open. And since the passageway behind you is already closed, you can't do anything to see the giant boulder that is now illuminated falling down upon all of you.
Wonderful.
Oh. Lovely.
Actually, missing, roll for strength.
Sure. Yeah, I can do that. Oh no. That is a 5 total.
Alright. You reach up to try to stop it, thinking that'll do something. And you have terrible footing. Your arms are all out of posture, below your head for some reason. I think you were just too slow to react. So when you reach up,
No worries.
you all instantly die.
Great.
And you wake up.
Wonderful, Leland.
And you wake up in a field. Pink
Oh.
and green and blossoming. However, it's not pink like the flowers are pink, or green like the grass is. Hell, thinking about it, it's not all that normal. The sky isn't even the right shade of blue. This is... whose turn was it?
I'm not sure.
I think it's Taco's turn, wasn't it? Or
I believe Taco just tried to steal the bag, failed.
oh,
So
okay.
just about the
Oh, yeah.
It'd be Jeffy's turn.
Yeah.
Unless you would like to.
You want me to go back to you?
Nah, man.
All right.
I'm just asking. 'cause it's
Perfect
late.
place to wrap it up then.
I know you got work tomorrow, man. I don't.
That's fine.
Yeah,
I'll be
suddenly we got reincarnated into some other place.
We got isekai'd.
You did get
Ah!
isekai'd. You did get isekai'd. That's exactly what fucking happened. Your characters don't know that though, unfortunately. With that, we're gonna wrap things up. This is probably the longest stream we've ever done. This has been 2 hours and 50 minutes. That's almost a 3-hour stream. Fuck me. And I don't even feel tired.
I.
Alright. I'm gonna have to go back to this stream and just re-listen to everything. afterward so I can write everything down. Now, I haven't wrapped it up yet, guys, by the way. We'll probably be back. Fuck.
I have work on Friday, so we will unfortunately not be streaming on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But to my knowledge, I am available on Wednesday.
Right.
So we can have Wednesdays be D&D stream if you all are comfortable with that. At least for now.
I mean, it depends on when we start. I think my classes on Wednesday end at 7:45, so we're probably gonna have to start pretty late.
All right, same time as
considering
today,
I have
maybe?
to still get home. I'm gonna be on campus around 7:45.
All right. Well,
So, like,
okay. I won't ask where your campus is because anonymity stream.
Yeah.
But so does 8:30, like the same time as today, sound good then?
almost 9 o'clock.
I mean, it'll depend on traffic, I guess.
All right.
I
Just.
mean, I might be a bit late.
All right. Then that sounds like, if anything, me and Marsh will stream next week, but we'll see what it is.
Sure.
Yeah. If anything, if my Thursdays are actually available, we can actually change our stream schedule to streaming on Thursdays.
Thursday, yeah.
Because for my classes, that is also my shortest day.
Yeah, I'll see about maybe if Marsh is from now on. Okay, I'll discuss the schedule off stream. Until
Yes.
Wednesday,